Yeah, please, anyone please confirm whether my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, Janardhan, it's
Yeah,
visible.
okay. Yeah, thank you. So, okay. And first of all, thank you everyone for joining the session with the Advanced Excel with AI. So, regarding this today's session, first I want to, more than entering into the technicality, first I want to explain what is the importance of learning the Advanced Excel with AI. So, let me show what are the job opportunities which are there with the Advanced Excel. So what are the job position that you can apply for the advanced after learning the advanced Excel with AI? So how you can integrate that AI tools to make your work easier? And moreover, and most of the people have coordinated in the last week, and most of the thing, what is the course curriculum, and what is the duration of the course, what are the fee particulars, and what are the topics that we are going to cover. So rather than being a first class, rather than entering into the technicality, first I want to introduce about the course. I want to introduce about what is the course curriculum and what are the topics we are going to cover. And after completing of the each and every session, what type of the practical assignments that we are giving to make you expertise in the advanced Excel. And one more thing, why learning of the advanced Excel is necessary for any being a fresher or being an experienced person. Okay. To entering into actually, so first I want to explain what is the need of this advanced Excel. Okay. So this was the tool which was introduced by the Microsoft way long back. Okay. So the reason this tool which was introduced very long back since last many years, but still the people are using this advanced Excel. Reason being, this tool is constantly innovating. When previously we have seen the advanced new versions of the versions of the Excels are coming to the picture. And with the help of this Excel that you can write many formulas, we can suppose any organization we can segregate the organizations into three levels. So a mid size, a smaller organization, or any larger organization. So when compared to the Excel, there are other tools with the Excels also we can create the dashboards. We can perform the data analysis, and we have the tool visualizations tools like Tableau, Power BI, and ClickSense. With that also we can able to build a dashboard. But the knowledge of this advanced Excel will becomes a basic for a person to learn the Power BI or Tableau. Because when you look at this in the advanced Excel, the formulas which you write in the advanced Excel, the data analysis you perform, this will be a key factor to understand the further visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, anything. Because same logic will be applying, so the usage of the formula will be different. So the limit of this advanced Excel is, suppose you are working on HR department. Sir, you are working any different department where the data size is very small, maybe 10 lakhs of the rows. So if you want to create the automated reports, then most of the peoples are going for this Excel. So with this Excels also, what are the dashboard they are building in Power BI or Tableau? In the same way, you are able to create the dashboards in the Excel also. So it depends upon the data size. When the data size is less, we'll build a dashboard by using Excel. And the same logic, writing the formula, deriving the dashboards, building the visuals will be same with the advanced Excel and also Power BI. So if you want as a data analyst, if you want to serve as a data scientist, maybe you serve as a data analyst, maybe you work as a business analyst. In everywhere, the use of Excel will become the mandatory. It's suppose you are constructing a building, the basement is important for everything. In the same way, learning of Excel is like a basement for your fundamentals. You may become data scientist. You may become business analyst. You can be a reporting, you work on the reporting side of the visualization. The first and mandatory thing, you need to start with the Excel, because same logic will be somewhere, it will be different. If you learn the advanced tools, the same logic will be carried forward when you look at when you go for the advanced tools like Tableau and Power BI. So advanced Excel with this, while this helpful for the data analysis purpose, to get the you have the data which is stored in the tables. In order to derive the analysis of the data, in order to create some interactive dashboards, in order to create the reports, will be depending upon the advanced Excel. Okay. So now the logic is, before the person, many people used to struggle for learning the Excel, because now the AI come into the picture. You can write the lengthy formulas, like more or 3 or 5 lines of the Excel formulas within the fraction of seconds with 0% error. So the designing of the course is like that. First, I will teach the basic Excel. Then we go for the advanced Excel, and how we'll integrate this basic and advanced Excel with the artificial intelligence, so that you can get the very accurate data, and you can get the results without any errors. And it will give, with the help of AI also, suppose you have the data, if you want to analyze that particular data, if you want to derive insights, by using these AI tools, it will able to give the insights. So if there is some discrepancies in the data, suppose sales up from 2010 to 20, suppose the sales are dipped down at a particular year. So by using the AI tool, whether you want to give a prompt that to analyze that particular data, it will give the insights about your particular data and perform the total data analysis. Purpose of the data will be done as a specific data scientist will do. And when you look at this, why we learn the advanced Excel? Because the most of the part we are learning the Excel is to automate the repetitive task. Suppose when you join an organization, if you build a automated reports by using advanced Excel, if any new data is added to it, if you build some type of the dashboards, and if you create some automated reports from that, and just by clicking a refresh button, your tasks will be getting automated. So it increase the efficiency of automating the repetitive task, and it will save a lot of time by building a dashboards by using Excel. And also using the Excels, also you can analyze the data. First you will analyze it. It will help to, suppose you have the data is given to you, and you want to perform the analysis of the particular data. So by using this, you can derive some insights about the data which is given to you. Okay. From that, we also create the business reporting, that you can create the interactive dashboards as well. And this advanced Excel is a fundamental skill required for across industries, because no organization similar. If you work in any organization, suppose, why you can say the advanced tools are there like Power BI, Tableaus, why still some organizations are still depend upon this advanced Excel is because the low cost. When you want to get the license from advanced tools like Power BI and Tableau, when you go for the licensing, it will cost lot of them for them. But this advanced Excel is a user friendly. When you are handling a small amount of the data and your requirement is small, like suppose you're working on some 10 lakh rows, better instead of going the advanced tools like Power BI and Tableau, and we'll do that same automated task by using advanced Excel. And believe me, the Power Query transformations, the advanced charts that presently you are using in the Power BI and Tableau also, same automated task also you are able to do with the advanced Excel. Now, the Power Query transformations, the calculated fields, the measures, and building the Power Pivot, those kinds are also integrated in the advanced Excel, and we will able to explore the advanced Excel into a end-to-end level, so that any specific requirement which we comes in the real time, that you can build a dashboard by using the Excel. You can incorporate the slicers. You can use pivot tables. You can integrate multiple files into single file. So those type of automated tasks that you can done by using this advanced Excel. And coming to, suppose if you join for any advanced Excel, any course, first you need to understand what is the area where you can get the career opportunity with this advanced Excel. If I learn particular course, So what is the final output? So in which department, in which area that I can get the job opportunities? And I can simply quote, there is no department, no organization which is not depending upon the Excel for their work. Every work, it may be a finance department, it may be marketing department, it may be HR department, it may be operation department, all the departments, it may be healthcare. The basic first they will depend upon the Excel. Okay, because this is a free, user friendly, and they're able to use. But only types of the reporting purpose we are going to the Power BI. But still, the what are the charts you are making in the Power BI, and those type of the charts, still the Excel is also started innovating, and those type of the works also we can do in the advanced Excel by using the Excel. And once you learn this, it is like directly if you go into the Power BI, we have a tags like Tiber BI, or it may be Tableau, or it may be ClickSense. For writing the DAX formula, people used to struggle a lot. But if you learn the advanced Excel, those type of the if functions, conditional functions, logical functions, time intelligence functions, all type of the functions which you are using in Tableau, or it may be ClickSense, or it may be a Power BI, and those type of the functions will be, the root will be there in the Excel. That's why a person who has a good command on Excel, because the person who has, even if you become a data scientist, you can ask them, they will start their learning with the Excel. With the Excel, and they try to learn the advanced Excel. Now, as the AI came into the market, by integrating the AI, see, you can see when you see the building the dashboard, if you open, if you join an expert person, you will see a lot of the formula with the lengthy formulas will be there in writing the Excel. And people used to confuse a lot in order to fix the errors. But using this artificial intelligence AI tools, we can debug your Excel code, and it will give you and where your code is going wrong. And it will give a very easy output and accuracy output where your data will not go wrong. And it will give the 100% of accuracy when you integrate your Excel with the AI. But our course is designed directly. I will not integrate the Excel in the start way, how I can use artificial intelligence into the Excel. First, we learn the course, what is basic Excel. Then we learn the advanced Excel, how to crack, write the formulas manually. And then at the final part, while building the reports and dashboard, we'll be using the AI tools, how you can write the code. And previously, while learning the manually, sometimes to write an Excel formula, it will take more than 15, sometimes it 20 minutes. But if you are efficiently, how to know how to prompt the formula, and how to you give the commands, and how to use the tools like Gemini, ChatGPT to crack, to write the Excel code, then your 99, your time will be saved more than 100%. A work which can be done in 7 or 8 days can be done in 15 minutes or 10 minutes when you develop the habit of integrating the AI tool with the Excel. And the dashboards can be done within the fraction of hours. So that is the use of this advanced Excel. That means the roles you can see the career opportunity. I cannot name any department, maybe finance, maybe marketing, maybe HR, operation. Every department they are using the advanced Excel. And it is required. The major point is for requiring the data, for it is required for data analysis, for performing the business intelligence, and it also useful for MIS reporting. And what are the helps in the roles? When you go, this Excel is used in which area? Like it may be related to the healthcare. It may be when you go for designing the budgeting, we use this Excel. For forecasting the future sales based upon the current trend, if you want to forecast the future sales, you can write some Excel formulas and you can predict the forecast of the future sales. So in that conditions also you can use advanced Excel. And when you enter into the supply chain management, also in the inventory management, you can, it may be in the brand management, it may be for analysis of your sales performance of particular related to the pharma, related to the automobile, related to the any industry. If you want to track the sales, and if you want to build the automated dashboards, for that in every arena, you can use this advanced Excel. Not only this, in order to give it is arranged for the market research companies. So in order to enter into the new business, suppose if you want to some enter into a new business, suppose if you want to enter into a retail business or somewhere, if you need to perform the market research for that. So how you perform the market research, you can calculate. So what is there the market? Suppose if you want to enter into a launch a drug into the diabetic market. So you perform the market research analysis, right? So what is the how many number of the diabetic patients are there? What is the incidence? And how many new cases are being diagnosed? What is their population? What is the incident rate? What is the prevalence rate? So those type of all the analysis, when you have the data to analyze that particular data, it may be in the market research. You can use this advanced Excel as a basic tool. If you may entering into the business analytics side, so most of the still organizations, due to the cost burden, as Excel is a free, most of them, if the work is same done by the Power BI, same work you are able to do the Excel. So in order to purchase some license, a smaller organization, they are still relying on the Excel dashboard to perform their task. Okay, if I suppose if the data size is small, if it is 10 lakh below records, so instead of using that Power BI dashboards or something, they are same, they're performing their operations by using the Excel to perform the data analysis. Same data analysis you will be do in the Tableau or Power BI, but you will work on the big size data in the large set of data. But the fundamentals, the basics, the major coding, using of pitch graph for particular scenario, everything will be same, but only the logics will be same. But the thing is, you are working on the large size data. Here you are working on the small size data. Next thing is, as those are the reporting tools, the user friendly options will be there. There you are directly using drag and drop option to get the visuals in Power BI. But in the advanced Excel, you will write the formulas in order to achieve this result. Here in the Excel, by to get that final output, you are depending writing some Excel formula. But the tools in the Power BI or you can do the Tableau, there you can simply drag and drop and you will get the visuals. But the final output and the final calculation will be same. Whether it may be you may build the dashboard in Excel, you may build the dashboard in Tableau, or you may build the dashboard in case of any other reporting tool. Some nowadays reporting tools, many new report. Previously, MicroStrategy was there. Then ClickSense came into the picture. Tableau came into the picture. Now Power BI and Looker Studio. There also, because any new tool which is coming, it is making the people user friendly so that any non-technical person can build a report. But for all to understand all these tools, the basics will rely on this advanced Excel itself. The same fundamentals, the logics, writing the formula, everything. If you step by step, if you learn the Excel, a person if can understand the Excel can easily integrate the DAX formula. You cannot make, he will have a familiar of the, because that developing of the coding habit will be start from the Excel itself. It's like a basement for you, for suppose you are constructing any house. And some freelancing opportunities and consulting opportunities are also there with the advanced Excel. And it may be not a field like I am not saying about finance, marketing, budget, HR department. Suppose operation department, it may be due to the healthcare, or it may be automobile, it may be insurance, it may be banking, and every organization are relying upon Excel. And if you learn some important concepts like pivot, index matching, and there are a lot of functions which are there. With the help of this function, you can able to build the automated reports. Now coming to, suppose you can ask a simple questions. There may be many freshers over here, or some for the freshers, it will be useful for them because if you're running from a starting as a fresher, the question, if you fresher kept, if you keep in the resume, you will ask a simple question whether you have a knowledge on Excel. Then you say have a basic knowledge. Then previously they used to ask, do you have a knowledge on advanced Excel? Then now they are asking if any interviewer, the freshers are joining, it may be experience. Now, for the experienced person is becoming a challenge whether you have developed for integrating the AI future into your Excel so that you can automate your task and build the reports with 100% accuracy. So that is the questions even the experienced professionals who are having the knowledge on Excel has been facing it. So it may be in reporting MI6 for analyzing the data. For the data analyst, you can apply. For the business analyst, for financial analysis, business intelligence analyst, supply chain analyst, consultants. It may be any analyst. Analyst means it may be business analyst, data analyst, financial analyst. It may be marketing executive, market research person, forecasting analyst. It may be any analyst who works on the data, who play with the data, and any job which requires for the data analysis. For that position, this Excel will be a mandatory skill set. If you want to learn coming in the knowledge and purpose of macros, if you go into the VBA, if you want to learn ClickSense, if you want to Tableau, the basics will be there in the advanced Excel, because I will show you the futures of Excel. When you see the options, when I open the Power BI, I was teaching class to my previous students. So those options are also cut to cut same, but only the interface will be changed. There you are using drag and drop option. Here also, the tool is also constantly innovating. They're also integrating Power Query transformations. You are able to done in the Excel. Power Pivot, some modeling concepts you can do it in the advanced Excel. Calculated measures, like writing the measures, calculated columns, and those are also now the Excel has become lot of advancement there in the Excel so that you can incorporate a lot of the futures in it. So every person where a data analyst, a person are whose role is to work on the data, for all that type of the roles, the person can able to work on this, apply the roles for this data analyst jobs. Now, why you can ask me why there is a high demand for the advanced Excel skills? Why you can see most of the business relies on, because every organizations are storing the data in the Excel for the data management and the reporting. That's why there is a demand for a person who learn the advanced Excel, because area organizations, they may store in the Excel, or if the data size is very huge, they may be stored in the SQL Server or Oracle databases. All the organizations for storing their data, they are depending upon the Excel. That's why a person who has the knowledge on the advanced Excel will have a lot of demand, because organizations are storing the data in the Excel. So you are performing the data analysis by using the advanced Excel. And second, we are already explained the cost effective tool, because it is very flexible tool. It is very cost effective, and it is very good adaptability. Now the features, many features are came into the Excel, where you can directly, in case of most of the features are directly menu based option, where you make the data transformation very easily. That's why the advanced Excel skills are having great demand in the market. I already said it may be used in almost every industry, from the small business to the large scale corporations. They are depending upon this advanced Excel. And this is a preferred skill in the job markets globally. As an entrant, if you want to enter into the data analysis, definitely you need to work on this Excel. This serves as a basic. The experienced person, some type of the projects, if there are some projects in between you are being working on the Power BI, there are some requirements will come into the picture where you need to build some dashboard but using Excel. And if you learn the Power BI, you are had the knowledge of Power BI. Suppose your manager was asking, giving the data, and you want to make some interactive dashboard and asking you to build in the Excel. Then if you say your Excel knowledge, you don't have knowledge on Excel, then it will not create a good impression. Because as you are into the reporting tool, they will take it as a granted you have the knowledge on Excel. That's why the knowledge of the Excel will be useful if you may into the reporting, if you may into the different any field, because this basics will be carried to the visualization of other reporting tools. That's why this use of the advanced Excel will becomes a building block for understanding all other analysis. Okay, if you go to the Python, so because the coding, the habit of developing writing the coding, this starts from here. Okay, the writing of the formula, if function. So there are huge library of functions which are there in Excel, which are serving as a building blocks to understand the big coding, the large coding languages, even like Python, it may be some whatever the languages that you can code where the code is involved. So this advanced Excel will serve as a building blocks for it. See, that's why you're learning high demand in the advanced Excel, because if you're working on a small amount of the data, Power BI is useful for building the dashboard. Tableau is useful for building the dashboard. MicroStrategy is useful for building dashboard. Looker Studio is also building for use for building dashboard. ClickSense are also using the are used to build a dashboard. But these are expensive because you need to get some license to purchase it. And if you are able to do same work in the Excel when the data size is small, it will reduce the dependency on expensive BI tools for basic to mid-level reporting. Suppose you are basic reporting like your HR, there is some internal requirement is there. There's some project has recently have worked in timesheet automation in my company. So they like HR people, they don't have that knowledge on Power BI. Then they are recommended to build that report in Excel itself because they're familiar, because we are doing some internal projects for any financial department, for maybe HR department, for any marketing department. So since past 5 or 6 years, this 10 to 12 years, their dashboards are built in the Excel itself. Now they will come to you internally. We are doing a manual task. Can you make it a same report is automated so that I cannot add the data every time? Just I will add the data, and if you click on the refresh button, and entire report should be refreshed. Or can you make some interactive dashboards by using Excel? You can ask me that I can do it in the Power BI, but these guys are being habituated to work on the Excel, and Excel becomes handy for them, and they will say we want it in Excel itself. So in that condition, it becomes mandatory for you to learn the Excel when you work on some basic and mid-level reporting. Okay, for every internal report, internal project purpose, if it is not only to the external client where the data size is very huge, like Amazon, Flipkart, for that condition, they will not store in the Excel, because when you look at this Amazon, some lakhs of transaction will be taking place in every hour. So they will try to store their database in the SQL Server database. They will not store the data in Excel. But suppose if you knew a company that recruitment team, they will store the data in Excel. Maybe the operation team, they might be stored in data in Excel. The HR department, the finance department, maybe they stored the data. They want to the automated reports. Some any reports like the brand management, any specific team, in order to some sales performance, they will store in the Excel. So recently we have worked on a few projects like uh, automated goal tracker. We build up that report in Excel. We have created the recruitment dashboard that we are done by using the Excel. This is for the internal purpose, where such type of when you are working in a product-based company, they're asking you to build a report internally. As those guys are being habituated to work on Excel, they will try to make you to build on the Excel. Of course, by using the advanced tools like Power BI, you can make it automated. But the people have been habituated to that, they don't want to shift to the technology. But if you work on a client side on a bigger organization, their requirement may be different. So that's why the learning of advanced Excel skills will become mandatory for a person even for experience. And even if for a freshers, if directly they learn a tool on the Power BI, it will become some type of a confusion. Of course, it's easy tool. But if you have some basics of Excel of writing this, and when you go for in the Power View, you are building the graphs, you can correlate. Same x-axis, y-axis will never change. The pie chart will not change whether you build in the advanced Excel or the combo charts, the line charts, the graphs will not change. The logic will behind same whether you develop in the Excel, whether you develop in case of other tools. Okay, that's why I insist everyone to go step-by-step procedure, and it's not mandatory. Somewhat you can speak directly learn the Power BI, because they will be have a fear factor that suddenly I'm going to a tool like without some basic knowledge. Okay, if you go step by step procedure, then it will become sometime the requirement comes into the picture. they want to link the sheet between two to three sheets. As being a Power BI developer, they want to make in the Excel sheet. So in that condition, you should not say no that I don't have a knowledge on Excel. Now, this comes into the picture. Now, in the last 2 or 3 years, the trend came into the picture where now previously they used to ask for basic Excel, advanced. Do you know the advanced Excel? Now they are asking whether you can integrate the AI with the Excel. So why the AI in Excel? AI with Excel is in demand nowadays. Why the organizations are asking this? Because it will enhance the productivity of automating your task. Okay, some lengthy tasks you can make the report you are automated, so that just by using the refresh, your reports will get automated. And most of the time with AI, the most thing integrated the Excel is with AI is very important because it reduces the manual errors in the calculation, and you will get the very accurate results and you can validate your data. If you write the manually formula, sometimes you have missed some brackets or closing the brackets, or you have stuck somewhere in the formula, or sometimes you may write your coding part go wrong. But when you use that same code, and if you want to debug the code by using AI, you will get 100% accuracy. That means the reliability of your dashboards will becomes accurate when you incorporate AI elements into your Excel while building the dashboard. That's why this AI has got a lot of demand. Integrating AI features in the Excel has got a lot of demand in the coming in the future, not only in future. Now they are training, they are expecting the candidate to have some how to use the AI prompts to derive the formulas. And it helps to generate in the reports and insights instantly. Previously, without AI, suppose if I'm building the group or manually, you need to go and see the data where the data sales has declined. Then manually you used to go and give the analysis and you to give it to your reporting manager. So from 2024 to 2025, you need to look out the graph and you need to give the insights from 2012. Suppose you are build a graph from 2012 to 2025, you need to manually scan the data backside. Otherwise, you need to scan your visual and where your sales has dipped, and you have to write the manually insights. And those insights you will share it to your management either in the PowerPoint or either based upon your monthly presentations. But when you help using the AI, it will automatically scan your entire report, backend data, and it will give you the generated report. It will give the insight instantly, and it will see where your data discrepancies are there. It will find where the data are declined drastically. It will able to scan your data where the sales have picked up. So those type of analysis can be done. The insights will, because you build the reports, finally you are giving the report, your client is asking to, your client or someone is asking to give the dashboard, what is the final output? By looking at that, they will try to derive the analysis. They will analyze that information so that they will take some business steps how to improve their business. But if you use AI elements into that, and if you load that your data into the AI, and if you ask to unless scan the data, it will go scan every and each and every no, every row, and it will give the insights, automated generate insights will give, and you can compare that insights manually, and those insights can be shared into the management team. Then they can use that inputs in order to expand their business or in order to take some business decision. So insight making is very one of the important. It will analyze your data when you use AI tools. It will debug your code. It will helps to write the code. It will helps to write the code, and it will find the errors in your code. It will analyze your data. It is help to give the insights from that. Those type of advantages will be there when you will incorporate the AI features into the Excel. And it will enables to work more efficiently with minimal effort. See, same if you are not able to give the report previously for building the dashboard report, they used to give 30 days or 40 days of the time will be there. First, you will clean the data. And but if you have AI elements in that, you can sometimes for writing the codes, you need to spend a lot of time. But a work which can be done in 7 weeks can be done in within 1 or 2 hours when you are able to integrate the AI features into the Excel. Okay, that's why it minimize the effort. It will increase the productivity of employees, and not only productivity, it will improve the quality of your report without any errors. That's why integrating these AI elements into Excel will is becoming mandatory in coming days. And not only it will save the time, it will improve the quality of the report. So time saving factor, and when the time is saved and it becomes a lot of asset for the organization. And if the errors are not there, so the credibility of the report will be improved, and it will automatically improve the customer satisfaction, and it will improve the client satisfaction, so that it will helps to improve the business performance of that particular company. Now, benefits of integrating the AI with Excel. See, the first we can benefits of integrating the AI with Excel is we can automated formula generation. We can generate the formula automated. So AI can apply the formulas we can quickly, I already said, by using this. So this practical applications, if I explain you in the first starting part of the class, so it will be not good for you to learn because you will not understand the first manual task. If you want to learn the integrity of how to incorporate AI elements into the Excel, first you need to understand how you to write the formula manually. Then only you can apply the AI concept, because so that you can proofread your formulas, whether your manual tax is going wrong or not. So let us study the basic and advanced Excel, and then afterwards we'll try to integrate the AI features into it. This AI features are also useful for data cleaning and transformation. So what is the data cleaning? Sometimes the data will not come into the picture. So the data may be unorganized data. So they will not store the data in an organized format. So you need to convert that unorganized data into organized data. That means you need to convert unstructured data into structured data. For cleaning the data and transforming the data also, the AI speed will improve your data processing capabilities. Now, predictive analytics. What is meant by predictive analysis? Based upon the present sales, it will forecast what is your future sales. Based upon the current business situations, it will predict your future business. So by using this in the predictive analysis also, you can integrate the AI feature so that by analyzing the current business performance, it will able to forecast the future performance of the business. And then you can also use natural language queries. That means without the complex formulas, you can use NLP techniques so that you can perform the tasks without writing the complex formulas. So just you can see in the Power BI also, you can use the Copilot by using, instead of manually creating the graph, you will ask create a pie chart by using sales and region. Just you give a prompt and it will automatically give the report. So those type of NLP techniques also you can able to perform if you have the knowledge on AI. And we can give some recommendations. So after completing this, you have to give the some recommendations. So any projects, if you give the what is the final project for that, if project comes into picture, at the end of the day, you will give the insights of this particular data, what you have analyzed. And finally, you will give the recommendation to that. So by using this AI, you can suggest the patterns and you give the insights from the particular data. So for generating the insights also, you will be using this AI features. So these are the major benefits that you can perform by using the Excel. So this as the first is the basic introduction. I did not went into a more technical kind of thing. So after completing the demo, not insisting to join right now, because listen the classes for 1 to 2 day class, and we'll start from the basics. And as the time progresses, we'll go into the deep into the topic. And when you look at this course curriculum, see, topic wise, you will be have first the demo. It is completed for every topic. In the first day, you will dealing with the data entry and formatting Excel. This is the topic. And for every topic, first I want to, in this particular course, rather than making you to learn the formulas at the first case, first I want to share how the course curriculum will be. Okay. And after completion of the course, how the what type of the assessment that you will get, what type of the practice files you will get, what type of the class notes you will get, what type of the material I provide, and what type of the recording. So I will make it into a live so that before joining any course, this is the first thing that you need to know when you what type of the output I will get by enrolling this course. So we'll design the topics for it. Suppose in the first day, we'll be working on data entry and formatting Excel. And I will provide some practice file where I will give 3 or 4 assignments. We will solve that assignments online, okay, based upon that practice file. And after that, after performing this assessment, after practicing the questions, assignments live, and we'll share that class note in a PDF format so that you can see after what type of the things that we have discussed, you will get entire thing in the PDF format. So for everything, you have the data. For every topic, we'll prepare the questionnaires assignments. We will solve that assignment live in the class. The solved assignment along with the live, you will get in the form of PDF. And for every Excel, what you have learned in the practice file, what are the topics that we have covered? For that, you will be getting the material. Suppose I'm discussing about some data entry and formatting Excel, and whatever the notes which is related to that, you will be getting the entire material for that. And the recording of the class video, you will be getting here. Okay. So once after completing this format, you will be able to solve the practical assignments on that. And based upon this practical assignment, you can practice it in your by looking at the recording, you can practice it on your own and you can solve these questions. And after completion of every 5 topics, you will have one test for that. So after completing the 5 topics, you will get a practical assignment test where you can able to solve that questions and you will fill that file and you can send it to me. So this you are looking like shown it a slide. So when you see it practically how a topic is there, suppose data visualization, this is the topic. Why I'm taking it? Because there are a lot of charts will be there. Suppose think that we are covering this topic over here. So what type of the I will share it to you. See in the downloads. See data visualization, the charts. This is the topic for us. In the first, what I will design regarding to the data visualizations, I will try to prepare the working file for you, the Excel working. So let us open. When we have seen the file, first we had a working file, right? Just we'll open the working file over here. For every topic that see in the data visualization, we'll be discussing about bar chart, pie chart, line chart, donut chart, funnel chart, waterfall chart, combo chart, spark line chart. So these are the topics that we cover. Okay. On that cover, first to explain any chart, we'll try to take some data over here. Based upon this data, we'll calculate total. Based upon this data, we'll calculate average. Based upon this data, we'll calculate percentage. We'll try to calculate over here. And based upon this data, we'll try to build a bar chart. We'll try to build a pie chart and we'll try to build a line chart. So for everything, it will be the assignment based. It's not like that I will directly come to you and build a visual for you. So for every background, we'll try to prepare the assignment type of it. We'll perform the calculations. After performing the calculations, you will build a pie chart, bar chart and line chart. And apart from that, I will give the assignment. This is the table. So we need to build a bar chart, pie chart and pie chart. Here are the questions. Create a bar chart for total marks, create pie chart for the percentage marks, create the line chart for the average marks. So with this, you need to able to create the chart on live. So once this chart is built on the live, we'll try to save that in the PDF format, and that PDF format also will be shared to you. Okay. So for this, for donor chart, funnel chart, also month and revenue, we'll try to create this assignment is based upon to create the donut and funnel chart. So we'll give the assignment, create the donut chart for revenue and funnel chart for revenue. For sparkline chart also, we'll create the sparkline charts and we'll give the assignment, our sparkline chart through 3 subject marks. Based upon that, we'll try to create some assignments. So these are also for add sparkline lines for 3 subject marks. So for this, you will getting the final output over here. For these lines, we will build the chart over here. After building the chart, that will be shared in the PDF format, and that PDF format will be shared for you so that you can practice after the class. So once this practice is done on the live, once it will convert into the PDF format, how it will be, I will show it to you in the further coming. So Sparkline chart will perform these calculations. As this is a raw file, I have not performed the calculation. But when this data topic is started, we'll try to build this column. We'll try to write the formula, fill this column, and we'll build the chart over here based upon this particular data. Okay, combo chart also. For preparing the combo chart, based upon this data, we'll prepare the combo chart. So create the combo chart for revenue expenses for over 12 months. So we'll try to build a visual for it and try to save it over here. And that visuals will be shared to you for your practice. For waterfall chart, construct the water chart for profit and loss data. So once this, for every class, there will be a working file. For every class, there will be a working file. Once you work on this working file, where you can get the final output data, so you will be getting over here. This will be the class notes. What is meant by class notes? So here for everything that we'll try to create the charts for it, here by chart, line chart. So final in the output, we'll be able to get this charts for it. For percent, for donut chart. See, if you, by using the data for every data here, you will get the visuals right like this. So this visuals will be you will do it in the Excel you will get, and that visuals will also copied and stored it to you. And this PDF also will be shared to you. So that based upon that assignment will be complete in the live, and that assignment after completing the live, that will be stored in the form of PDF, and this PDF will be stored it to you so that everything will be a practical based scenario, not we are learning theoretically. Okay, for this. And once you complete this Excel file, that I will show the working file, and practice file, we do it in the class live. And that final output will also share it to you in the form of PDF format. And the third one is material. So first, if I've done in this practical session, in order to go to the next part is if you want to attend any interview, so you need to have a ready notes for you. So for that, in the third section, we'll try to create the data visualization material. So for bar chart, when you will that the bar chart and what is the example? Pie chart, how to perform that description, how to insert the pie chart, why we use the pie chart, what is the use of that pie chart, and what is the example of the pie chart. So for line chart, you will be having this. For scatter plot, we have for that you will have the notes. For histograms, you have notes. The combo charts we have prepared, the material will be provided to you. So sparkline chart, combo chart, waterfall chart, sparkline chart. That what we have discussed, right? The 4 charts. This material chart that we have noted in this combo chart, waterfall chart, sparkline chart. So the total entire material will be provided to you, so that you can go through this material after completion. And you can ask me simple questions, sir, where I can get the recording. And after completing the class, that class will be recorded as a live, and that recording will be shared to you. So this is the entire flow of the course. Any topic will be based upon we'll follow the same topic, what we have seen over here for every topic. And this will be finally shared in the form of a mail, the data entry, the topic, the practice file you will be sharing. Apart from that, what we have practiced in the live, that we stored in the form of PDF and it is shared to you. And the material that we have shared, it will be shared to you. And the class recording, live class, I will record that session and it will be shared to you. So this is the entire scenario, and what are the topics that we have covered will be same here. We'll follow the same pattern, data entry, format, and this is the course curriculum that we'll follow for completing this Excel course. And apart from that, I will give after completing the few topics, 5 topics will have a test that you need to do it manually. And while practicing this practice live, this test will be given to you solve. You need to solve these questions and you need to send it to my mail. And I will say after receiving everyone, I will send the final sheet to you so that you can cross validate whether your approach is correct in doing the assessment of that particular. Okay, this will be based upon all the topics which I have covered. For the test of this is a test one. And based upon 5 topics covered, we have test two. And based upon this visualization text function, we'll be have test three. Final function, we'll have the text four. So after that, I will share one Excel shortcuts with the PDF. So where you can use the Excel shortcuts. Reason being, some of the when we add go into the interview, they will have some Excel shortcuts. So they will ask in the interview so that you will have that Excel shortcut. And there is one grant test PDF and Excel test grant. Some interview questions and answers will be provided. And apart from that, on one day will be 2 to 3 hours will be produced on the 3 projects will be provided. Store metrics sub project, this project, the live project will be shared to you. And apart from that, bonus classes means after completing the all classes, the most important class will be building the automated dashboard. So we will this class, this sales dashboard will build. That will be a live dashboard that will build for you. And apart from that, Excel add-ons will be provided. That means how you can use that Excel with AI techniques. So after completing this course will be easily. So whatever the thing that we have done manually and we'll use by using Excel, by using AI concept, how you can write the formulas automated, how you can derive the insights from it. So those type of the actions. So Excel with AI and the project task. Same project if you do with the Excel, how much time it will be saving for you, and how to write the prompting, and how to test your formula, how to debug your code, how to generate the insights from your project. Those type of the topics we'll be covering in Excel with AI. We'll spend a lot of time on it. Directly, I can teach Excel with AI because without knowing the manual, without knowing the things, understand the basic. Because if it's some formula, sometimes AI give the output, but as a person, you need to have some idea to understand that formula. AI gives everything for you. It will write a lengthy code of formula, but you can have some to understand the functionality. You need to learn manually. Okay, so that is the part where you work the manually on advanced and basic Excel and try to perform same that task where you have put a lot of manual effort, and with AI, how you can simply write that code. Okay, how to give some prompting that you can learn by using Excel with AI. So some freelancing project, if you get, this is the additional add-on that you will get, and interview questions and answers. And before going to this, if you want to any people want candidate want to attend the Excel interview courses. So what are the expected interview questions will be there, will be shared to you. So this is the topics that we are going to cover, and everything material, class recording, practice file, class notes, material, video. This will be provided for you, which covers most of the each and every topics that as a Excel expert will you will be building the right from the scratch to the building of dashboard. That type of the knowledge you will be getting. And right now, being a first class, I'm not explain the concept to write the formula now because there are many set of audience. First, you need to understand the course curriculum. First, you need to understand what is Excel, what is the use of the Excel. Then next 30-35 class will be a practical class where we can take the practice file and will practice accordingly on the live classes. So if you want to upskill, if you want to become a data scientist, you want to become your high goals, but your basics should be strong. But I recommend everyone like go through that Excel concepts. Definitely, it will be useful for your career. And if any experienced professors also they want to come into the data side to make your basics strong, this Excel with AI will become a very good platform for you. And now, apart from this, the course curriculum I already shared to you. This is the same that I have prepared for you. So if you want to, what are the topics that we covered, for how much time you will be spending for the projects, like each and every topic, this same the topic, this course duration have made it to the day wise that I have showed in the Excel. So apart from lookup, array function will coming the what if analysis, logic analysis, data validation concepts, slicers, Excel dashboard, how to plan a dashboard, how to add dynamic contents in the dashboard, how to add the tables into the dashboard. 3 types of the projects you will be getting. So some 20 practical assignments I will be sharing to you. So each and every topic, how much it will take. So basic Excel 20 hours, 15 hours will be advanced Excel, and all recording daily class notes in the what format we will be getting. And I will show one real resume preparation, interview questions, and mock interviews will be also there. And this will be very important, how we can integrate AI tools into Excel, how to power up your Excel by using ChatGPT, how to design the prompts, and how to unlock the power of ChatGPT to write the formulas in order to execute your formulas perfectly, and how to use the Copilot to derive the insights from your data. So this will be the plan for the entire course. And from the next day, we'll be planning to start from this Saturday. So it will be a live classes for you. So this will be a weekend batch actually. So we are planning for the weekend batch. So daily it will be Saturday and Sunday. It will be 2 or 2.5 hours of the class will be there, and we'll be completing 34 or 35 hours of the class. Okay, it's hardly I will take weekly Saturday and Sunday, and I will schedule the timing for you. And the course fee will be 8,000 for entire material and ever course content. You are getting the records for lifetime access, and apart from that, the note that we gave and the practical assignment, and we will be getting the entire course. And the batch will be starting from next Saturday, and this will be a weekend. Coming to the fee particular will be 8,000. So, and regarding the fee payment, and my colleague will be following on that. So if you like the demo, and if you want to listen live classes, if you want to take a chance, and next Saturday we are going to conduct the live classes, you can listen the classes for 2 or 3 classes, and you can come up with the decisions. So as the first decision, I made it clear how what is the content we are going to cover, what is the importance of Excel, why you want to learn the Excel, and what is the core structure that we follow, and what type of the insights or inputs you will get when you enroll for this course. Right. So I'm done with my presentation. If you have any doubts, that you can go through it. Is it clear for everyone? So I will stop the recording because I have one demo scheduled for now. I will stop the recording. So if you have any doubts, you can personally ping on me. You have in the